Hello everybody, my name is Brink and welcome to another episode of Resonant Rise. And this is what I've done off camera. Built a little bit of a base. Not a whole lot was done, but sort of where I want everything, more than, actually building the structure that I want to build. Not a lot other than just platforms. That's all there is. Just plenty of space, as you can see. I was chunk conscious when I did this, so I want everything to be loaded while it's in here. This part over here, I'm thinking maybe going up some stairs, a flight of stairs, and then doing a second floor right above this one. This way we chunk load as minimal amounts of areas as possible. And I don't know, maybe we can go to this one and curve around to a third floor. Who knows? We'll take care of that when we get to it. Right now we only need a little bit of space, and this should be fine. This should be good enough. What I want to set up today is my power, but I do want to talk about last episode. I got a lot of helpful comments in the last episode talking about what I can do with my tools. And my other sword wore out. I've been killing a lot of skeletons and really weird looking creepers. Red creepers that throw TNT at you just all over the place. There's no real good reason to fight them if you can see them from far away. Because what I noticed is that even if you are able to kill them, they'll still drop their TNT all over the place. And so, yeah, you killed them, but now you got to run away with all the crevices and the craters they leave behind. So it's just not worth it. I'm going to avoid them at all costs. That's probably the worst creeper they've ever made, the red one. It's like a fireworks creeper, and he had a big smiling face, really opposite to the regular creeper. Anyway, you can see my farms. I dropped a lot of potatoes, carrots, some wheat for future animals. I've been thinking about getting a cow ranch somewhere situated. I'd like to go into meat instead of the vegetables that I've been using, potatoes and carrots. I got some essence plants also for magical crops, and we'll be expanding out to this. And maybe to here also. I got to clear some of this, or terraform some of this land out a little bit. And then when I get my base situated, I'll start moving the chests over. But what I'd like to do first is situate our power. And for this episode, I think I want to work with power. So let's head up there and think about what we want to do. I guess we'll start first. Any machine we make, we're going to need energy for. And right now I have some lava that I've spent some time in the lower levels digging up with tanks. And so I guess what I'll make first is a magmatic dynamo. Let's take a look at what we'll need. Magmatic dynamo, one of my favorite devices here. Some more invar and silver. We'll need silver and invar. Okay, so the other thing we need for the magmatic, some redstone. We'll need 3. I got a dust chest over here. 1, 2, 3. And 1 magmatic should be good enough. We have the lava. We have a bucket. I did want to show something. Murgo came on the server on his first day of the server. He made a mob grinder for the guys. Just a typical 24 drop. There's a zombie spawner right there. And so he brings them up and drops them down for XP. And for armor, because some of the zombies have armor. Anyway, and with some of the help that I gave him, he gave me a little gift back to me. I wanted to show this before using any of this, and I'd like to use it. I need lava. But yeah, I filled up these tanks with lava, but I could definitely use more. Now, okay, so we are waiting for the silver. And we can get a redstone clock above here. Just slap it down there. And let's see what we got. Give me the juices. Ferrous. Okay, we do have it separated. That's good. They didn't combine. Can't memorize everything. So let's bring some silver down. And you know what I should have done? I just realized that ferrous, I really didn't have to bring it out. I could have combined it with the iron right away. Yeah, just make a few of them. let's stop this right now. And it'll stop right there with the last of the silver. We have some ferrous. We'll combine it here for the Invar. I'll put it back again. But this should, actually we don't need to put it back, but yeah, I'll leave it in there. We could always use the Invar later. So, you know what? Whatever Invar it makes, we'll make. And then I'll just quickly pull out the iron before it smelts all of it. Okay, let me give that some time. I'll bring you right back. We should have enough already for the Invar. We have some iron. We'll take that out. And let's see. I was looking at the leadstone. This is what we want to do also. So we're going to need some red and some lead. Let's see. Do I have any more lead here? I may have some in this chest. Oh, I need to smelt. I don't have any more. Okay. Let's throw these in here. And these are nickel and Invar, so they shouldn't mix. Okay, so we'll get started with this now. I was mentioning before with the obsidian tools that we are up to Ardite. And the next one is... we are at obsidian, the next one's Ardite, then cobalt, then manulin. The problem is that I can't get cobalt right now. I can get Ardite in order to get cobalt, but I went to the Nether and couldn't find any Ardite. And if you go to this Nether, whatever the biomes of plenty ore generation is, it's probably metallurgy is what's causing it. There's ores all over the place, so it's hard to identify Ardite. I'll show you probably at the end of this episode. You'll see what difficulty there is in getting Ardite in this Nether. Okay, so let's get some redstone. We'll make a block out of it. And we'll use a crafting grid here. Crafting table. Make a block, and now we're ready for this. Oh, we're gonna need some glass, and I smelted some. Yes. Let's try that again. Oh, the lead. Yes, forgot the lead. Let's get the lead out. We have enough lead already. And I gotta make a crafting table for over there. It'll make this a whole lot easier, I guess. Here we are, and then we go to the next level, which is this. We'll need electrum. Electrum is gold and silver, if I remember correctly. And gold and silver. We have gold here. So, and silver. This should do it. It looks like we have our electrum. Let's get it started. Alright, I got a crafting table here just to make things a little bit quicker. And we can get one of these coils and the copper. We need copper. Let's see if I have any copper here. Let's drop this here. Let's just grab a stack of copper. Let's see if we can finish this. And there we are. Okay, so we have an energy cell. Now, I need a magmatic dynamo. This is a temporary power solution. It's just to get ourselves primed and started. It's not going to be a permanent thing. So here's 2 gears. I believe it was 2 gears. Yes, it was. And then we'll need a silver thing here. But more redstone. Let's go grab some more redstone. Oops, not glowstone. Here we go. Yeah. Too much stuff. Here we go. And another redstone down at the bottom. Should do it. So we got our 2. We need a lava bucket. Let's grab one of these. And let's go up this way. I gotta get used to this path here. And so we'll just fill up this this leadstone while we're doing this. We got the rest of oh, well, I could just aim it at it. Okay, so that'll fill this up. As you can see, it's going up. That's fine. When that lava wears out, this will have enough power. I don't think we need... I think this is enough power as it is already, but why not just leave it in there? Okay, so the first thing, what I want to do, actually, let me just explain. I want to get into Mekanism in this series. So I'm going to try to veer away from Ender IO where I can. I know I'm probably going to wind up needing the fluid conduits or the high-powered energy conduits. Mekanism makes a super high-quality, I think it's Ultimate, a high-quality conduit. Ultimate, I guess it's Advanced. Or is it Elite? Let's see if it's Elite. Elite Mechanical. Here it is, Elite Universal. Can handle 3000 RF. Let me just check again. Ultimate was hidden. It's hard to see in this background. So this is 12,000 RF per tick, 13,000 RF per tick. The Ender IO ones can handle 20,000. But look at the ingredients for this one. So this is a long process to make. Then you need some diamonds. And it just makes... How many does it make? It makes 8 at least. So that's fine. But the Ender IO is so much cheaper to make, easier to make, and handles more power. So why wouldn't I go for Ender IO? Well, maybe I'll change my mind later. But for now, I'm going to be going with Mekanism. So let's get ourselves started here. Now, we have a blocked view here. We have somewhat of a good view here. We have a very good view here and a nice view to the ocean here. With a pirate ship over there that if I set my render distance a little bit higher, well, I guess we can't see it. Let's see. I guess we have to render it a little and then back up. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We don't need to look at it all the time. But maybe we can change that sail a little bit. It doesn't have to be skull and crossbones. So what I'd like to do is get into Mekanism. And for Mekanism, we're going to need to start with some basic stuff. For example, the basic cable. Let's see if it's behind here. I guess I don't see it. Is it conduit? Let's see if it's in here somewhere. Basic universal is what it's called. We'll need steel and redstone, which is easy to make. Shouldn't be too difficult. Now for steel. It used to be an ingredient of, or a recipe of iron and coal. I don't think we can do that anymore, but we can give it a try. Let's see if we can make it with this. Steel ingot. We can't do it there. So let's try this one. Well, there's no way to do it. This is Tinker's, okay. So there's some variated forms. There's refined steel, or refined iron, I think it's called. That should work also. Let's see what that is. Here it is, 4 coal to 1 iron in an induction smelter. So I'd have to get into thermal expansion to be able to do it. I don't know that I want to do that right now. I want to stick to Mekanism if I can. So what we can do is get all of these chainmail armor. I thought I had more. Yeah, I do. And there was a leggings or a boots somewhere. Did I grab it already? I can get it later, but this should be enough to get us going. These are from skeletons, zombie drops, and all of that. And so that will melt down into steel. And into here we have our clock on, so we'll get steel in a minute. So we want to make some basic universals. And that's this one. And that's steel with redstone. I'll have to try to remember that. The next thing we want to make is a metallurgic infuser. Like I was saying, we have an obstructed view here. There's nothing to see pretty much over here. So I'm going to put a wall here. And then I'll put all the machines on this side. We have some vanilla glass. Let me just put some cobble instead. And that'll hold it in place. I guess I'll come off 2 blocks away from there. We'll put our metallurgic infuser in front. And that'll hold it there. We could probably dig a hole under here. And that's where we'll run our wires or our cables. Let's dig our way through here. I don't have a jetpack yet. Okay. Alright, cool. So the steel, let's see if we have it yet. Is it smelting yet? Not yet. Let's see how it's doing. Oh, it did smelt. It should be here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, with the redstone. And that was on either side. We have 16 for now. And a redstone here. Okay. Very good. We can link off of there, probably this way, to all of our machines. That should do for now. Okay, so we'll have maybe 1, 2, maybe another metallurgic infuser here. So let's make some blocks now. We'll need some machines. Actually, before we even do that, let's get our power going. This should be done. Yeah, we don't need this one anymore. We have an energy cell that has enough power now. So let's dig a space somewhere here. We'll connect to this power. Maybe some area around here. Let's just dig all of this open so that we have plenty of room to access. And get all of this goodness out. And then we'll dig out a hole somewhere around here. Oh, I did fix the shovel. I forgot about that. The more we use that shovel, the better. It'll increase in mining level, which is what I'm looking for. Are we far enough away from here? We could probably go right here. Okay. Now, yeah, I have a bucket here. So we have some water on this end. Yeah. You know what? Let me just quickly go to sleep. Okay, so now we'll place our, our pump on here and suck up the water up to the top. Let's make a pump. I guess that'll be our first project for Mekanism. Let's go to the crafting table and see what it takes. Let's see, pump from Mekanism. We'll need a steel casing. Yeah, let's do that real quick. So, steel casing. We have the steel on us, I think. I probably shouldn't have made so much cables because we do need as much as we can get. So, did we run out of steel? We have one more steel. Oh boy, we're cutting this close. The next thing we'll need is a bucket. We have one of those. We'll need a metallurgic infuser to make one of these. So, that'll tell you what machine we need to make first. That's why I did that first. So we'll just put some redstone in there with an iron ingot, and we do need to power it. So let's get the energy cell connected, and this again will be a temporary fix to a temporary fix. Put this down. Oop, wrong place. A little bit closer, right there, and output. Yeah, output to the back. That's here. And that should do it. There it goes. Alright, we'll put some redstone here and some iron. Whatever iron it can take for this amount of redstone should be good. Hopefully it'll get us what we want. I don't know if it was osmium. I don't remember. I think it was iron though. Yeah, it is this one. Okay, so there's what we needed. And was it 2 that we needed though? For the pump. We need 2. Okay, so let's grab another. And that should do us just fine for now. And now we should be able to build our pump. The bucket, the osmium, we have our pump. If we make our way under here to this water or infinite water pool, we can place it right over and knock out this dirt block. And now that's ready. We'll just need a pipe to go up now. And that'll feed the water upward. Let's just see what is the type of pipe that we need. It's called pressurized tube. Yeah, this is the one. More steel. How about that? With a glass in the middle. I probably shouldn't have done that before. By making all that, the conduit. Do we have any more steel here? We don't. Alright, so is there any other way we can make steel? I'll have to check the chests for more chainmail armor, because I didn't want to do it any other way. I have this dark steel, but I don't think that's compatible. Yes, there's the legging I was looking for. Great, we got it. We'll smelt that down. That should give us at least 7, I think. And then we'll be good to go. Let me wait for that. I'll bring you right back. You know, I'm glad I did a little bit of research while I was waiting for this. I'm looking here and I see that there's a basic mechanical pipe, and that is what I believe brings up the water upward. So that's 2 ingots. And the pressurized tube is for gases, I believe. So we're going to need to make a mechanical pipe, I believe. So let's make this one. It's the cheapest one there is there. Where's my iron? I don't see any iron here. Let's grab a couple of iron here. I'll make a bucket, and now we should be able to make this. Okay, so we have the basic mechanical pipe. That can go... let's see if we can reach from up here. Let's see, where is it? Here it goes. Right there. Yeah, this should be the right one. We'll go up one more. That should do. Okay. Now, we'll need to power this pump, but I won't power it just yet because I want to conserve all this power. We don't have a lot in here. I don't know how much I'll need just yet. So, the next thing we want to do is, let's see if we can, we'll build the electrolytic separator next, I guess. Electrolytic separator will require 2 more of these, and electrolytic core with some iron. So we have 2 more of them, and the electrolytic core will require a lot more of them. And we ran out of redstone, so I'm going to need another batch of redstone and those alloys. You know, it occurred to me, I was going to make a crusher to get some dust from gold and osmium, but I have a grindstone. I don't need a crusher. Even though I will probably make a crusher anyway, I'll wind up making it. I want to conserve the amount of materials that I have because I will need a metal casing for the crusher, and I could use it for something else. Now, what's that noise? Is it coming from here? Okay, so this hasn't finished yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and make that energetic... What was it? The electrolytic separator is what we're doing. That's this guy here. We'll make this in the center. We'll need more of these. That's what I wanted to do. I got to go up here and get the rest of those. We'll snatch all of these. I'm going to need them. I would think that when you're setting up all of these mechanism devices, that you would need about a stack of all of these energetic alloys for all the things that you have to make. So what is it we're missing? Let's see if we can fill the pattern in. I have the gold dust, or is it that this particular gold dust is not acceptable? For some reason it isn't. Okay. So what kind of gold dust are we allowed to have? Or is it that I'm missing another item? Oh, it's iron on this side. So it's 2 osmium, a gold, and an iron. I'm missing the iron. Let me settle that. I have some iron on me. We just need 1. And we'll crush it down. That should be about 5 seconds. We have already enough. Let's do that. Electrolytic separator. We just need the iron here. And the gold. Hopefully this gold will work. Yep, it works. Okay, so now we can do this. No, we can't. Redstone. Alright. So many things. If I had an ME system. Only if I had an ME system. Let's try this again. Alright, our first electrolytic separator. Let's see where we're going to situate it. Let's see. We'll place it... I guess we'll go somewhere here. Okay, here's something. We can run iron 2 times with coal into our metallurgic infuser. I will do this. Alright, this should keep us going for a while. As you can see, I've put some Mekanism steel dust in here. That'll smelt down. The smeltery will pour them out. I just need 3 more to finish 1 casing. Oh, I had 3 in here already, but it's making more, and then I can make actually 2. 2 steel casings is what I need actually, so that'll do. Let's go ahead and make the casings. 2 of them, and we have one of these. I made a mess of them, as you can see. I made 1 more of these and 45 of these, and some basic control circuits because I'm thinking we will be needing it in a second. So let's go back here, and okay, the nighttime is coming, so we gotta go quickly here. Let's see if I can get a block on my bar here, because I think I placed this incorrectly. This should actually be up front a little bit, because the water gets connected from either above or below. I think above, but we'll check it out. If it's below, it's better, because then this won't stick out, it won't protrude. So the dirt block here for a platform, we'll put our biogas right next to it. This will produce the energy we need, but we'll need to feed it hydrogen. As you can see, there's a letter H here. We'll just need a pressurized tube to run across it. We'll run this mechanical pipe. Let's bring this down a bit and see if we can go under this. The mechanical pipe, yeah. We'll put it under here, maybe go around, and there. That should feed it. Okay, let me get some sleep. I'll make the pressurized pipe now. Okay, there it goes. Got enough power. I just broke off the whole thing because we needed to test this out. So it's creating hydrogen and oxygen. We don't want the oxygen. We don't need it for now. We'll need it for other things, but not for this. What we need is H, the hydrogen. And that's being sucked out immediately. That's why you don't see it piling up there. It's going directly to the gas burning generator. And we have our first 80 RF. So, where is it going? Oh, it's going directly to feed the energy cell, which in turn is powering our system up. So at some point or another, this is going to catch up, where this will produce more power than it's using. Let's convert this and go here. Okay. And this is still producing. This is going in. I guess this power is trying to catch up. We might be able to connect another series of these two up top, the way I used to have it in CrackPack, where I connected about, I think it was 24 or 28 of these in parallel. But let's give this a moment to see if this will charge up. Alright guys, I think I have a solution. Let's hope this works. This is as clean as I could make it. It's as compact as I could make it. And you can see that everything is balanced. This has been at 1600 for the longest time. It hasn't moved. This is 23, I believe it was. Yeah, 23. You can read it right there on the Wayla. It says 23. Nothing's changed. So this is a very balanced system. The way they've set the outputs, it is so that you can't gain anything out of it. So this is what I've done. The pump chews up energy. That's the only thing that we could pretty much change here. So I'm going to add a mechanical pipe here to an aqueous accumulator. And we can get rid of this line right here. This is extra energy extra energy line or conduit that we don't need, because the aqueous accumulator doesn't use any energy. So let's see if this is increasing at all. Still 1600. 23. The way to check it though, we weren't getting any output before to our leadstone. So if we look now, you see that the energy is rising. So we do now have an energy output that we didn't have before. We have a power system. Alright, so I don't know how many RF per tick this works out to be. I'm sure there's a meter of some kind that I have to build to figure it out. But anyway, guys, I want to leave it there and say thanks for watching. It's been an interesting one, and I'll catch you all next time.